Sugar farmers who virtually poured blood, sweat, and tears to ensure a bountiful harvest that hopefully is compensated with a reasonable profit are not even assured of that now, as farmgate prices are on a continuous drop. Something the Sugar Regulatory Administration admittedly can't prevent, but assures that it will continue to provide the necessary assistance to help them stem the tide. Charms Espina tells us more.
Emma and her husband couldn't help getting choked up and in tears after selling their sugar in La Carlota City, Negros Occidental.
Aristo, nagaling Aristo. Short pa, kulang pa.
Bakit po kulang, ma'am?
Dami.
Sa pagpatanim, pag-fertilizer.
Emma and her husband spent 80,000 pesos to plant sugar canes. But they were only able to sell their 70 sacks of sugar at 134,000 pesos, which means their profit margin was only 54,000 pesos or 4,500 per month. This is only equivalent to 2 sacks worth of rice. Emma and her husband are worried they won't be able to send their children to school and fail to pay their debts.
Lalaki ko, ang junior, wala na siya nag-eskwela sa buong college. Istoryahon ko lang sila nga resto ko. Hindi ko ka-impas sa akon balayran sa iban. Next year ko naman sila bayaran.
In Negros Occidental, the sugar capital of the Philippines, sugar is sold through bidding. Farmers and millers ask for a floor price of 3,450 pesos a sack of refined white sugar. But traders brought it down to a little over 3,200 pesos.
We awarded the highest bidder. So that's a 3,279 per 50 kilogram bag.
Right now, the start of the milling season, there were about 10 million bags of refined sugar with an additional about almost 2 million coming in. No? So you can just imagine how it's going to affect the prices. If prices will continue to go down, we are very sure that our planters will start losing, because the cost of producing sugar right now is higher. Last year, the sugar that is being produced right now, they came from the crops which was cultivated and planted last year. And you know, last year, the price of fertilizer went up, the price of fuel went up. And
according to sugar producers, a sack of refined white sugar should sell for 3,000 pesos. Should traders bid for a much lower and sub-production cost price?
If the prices are too low, that the traders will give to, we can declare a failure of bidding. Yeah, so failure bidding, sometimes we just give advances to the planters so that they have money, and then for the next week naman another bidding. So that's a worst case scenario.
The SRA pointed out their hands are tied in regulating prices of sugar in the market, but it hasn't stopped the agency from helping farmers. This year, the SRA has set aside 150 million pesos for farmers. Earlier today, the agency distributed 3 million pesos worth of irrigation guns to farmers to prepare for the threat of El Nino.
Hindi na kami nahirapan sa pag-give. Siya na mismo yung magdidilig.
Of course, number one in the priority, because of the mandate also of the administration, is to protect the farmer and give them opportunity to expand and increase production. So we will always try our best, whatever is within the SRA powers,